news broke on Monday between the Orioles and Rowe Price that they were officially going to be teaming up this year. You can see the really cool patches that are now on all of the Orioles jerseys. This is throughout the rest of the season and into the postseason. It also makes Rowe Price the exclusive investment and wealth management partner of the Orioles as well. And it's super exciting for us now because we have our Chief Revenue Officer, TJ Brightman, and Teresa McLaughlin, who's the head of global marketing for Rowe Price, with us here to discuss this big change for the Orioles. So TJ, we'll start with you first of all. What made this just such a good matchup for these two?
You know, I think we're Baltimore companies, and I think when we first started this process, at least on the Orioles side, one of the things that we really wanted was to find a company that had Baltimore ties. We wanted, it was a bonus if we could find someone that was based in the market and was headquartered here. And we talked to a lot of different companies, but it all came back to Baltimore like it usually does. And to have a company like Rowe step up, they've been in the market for, 80, 88 years, and we've been here for 70. It's going to be great. It's going to be really great.
It's already off to such a great start. Teresa, for you, the company just announcing, by the way, their new harbor office as well. So just further digs in those roots. But you got to take a moment earlier looking at the field, seeing those new billboards. Of course, you have the jersey with the branding on it. What does this mean just to see this, and like he just said, with that hometown team?
Yeah, for sure. We're so excited. This is such a great night for us. We're very, very excited to be here today. This is an incredible partnership. And look, Rowe is starting a new chapter in many ways, right? As you said, we're going to have a new headquarters. We are a retirement leader. We've got new products in the marketplace, and there's just an incredible opportunity for us to sort of tell our story in a new way, similar to what the Orioles are going through. I think you're on a tear, you're on a new trajectory, and so the timing worked out great for us.
TJ, for you to look at this now, fans have had some questions about how does this all work? Does this mean that the money automatically goes to picking up players? But if you could just break that down a little more on what that partnership does mean and on the other side of things for the Orioles.
It supports the entire business operation. And it's a legitimate question. People want to know about players and what we're going to be doing. But, there's a lot more than baseball. When you run a baseball team, you have employees, you have other things that you have to do. There are going to be things here at the ballpark that, when we go through Camden Yards 2.0. So, when you have partnerships like this, a marquee partnership like the one that Rowe is stepping up and supporting us, it creates a lot for the economic engine to run a baseball team. So we couldn't be happier.
And Teresa, getting to see this partnership now come to full force, this was not an overnight situation. I mean, this was a long time in the making. What have been the discussions amongst you and these other executives just to finally see that, something that used to be so far removed of, okay, wealth management, something that's you really have to take the time to do it, but now it's fun because it's with sports. What does that mean?
So look, Rowe is a company that is based on the numbers, right? We ask better questions that lead to better outcomes for our clients. And one of the things we did was we looked at what the viewership was of our clients with baseball, and we found that they over-index in a big way. And so once we knew that, it kind of made it easy. And then TJ and I have had a partnership for many, many months as we started talking about the assets we could pull together. And it's not just about the patches. You'll see tonight there's signage involved. There's we're going to entertain our clients. There's so much more. And so it just made so much sense for us. As you said, it didn't happen overnight, but we couldn't be happier that we at this place today.
TJ, we're celebrating today to get this deal finally done for you guys. What's on the future?
Well, I think it's a future of working with Rowe for a very long time to give back to the community. I mean, that's the other part. I mean, these types of partnerships, as Teresa said, obviously a lot of impressions and eyeballs for their brand as they're going through a rebrand. That's great. But it's also outside of branding and outside of signage. It's about what we do in the community. We invest in the community. They already invest in the community. So together, we're going to be a force to be reckoned with, and we're pretty excited.
It's going to be really fun to see this one down the stretch with Rowe Price right next to us. Again, TJ Brightman, Teresa McLaughlin, thank you so much for joining the both of us.
Thank you.
This is a brand new day for Orioles baseball again.
Thanks, Mel.
Very excited. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.